my mic is actually not working, and that just sucks. And honestly, this is like my 100th take that I'm trying to do this video, so excuse me if I'm a little bit annoying in the intro, but I'm just like so flustered with this freaking energy, and I just want to freaking transmute it. So I had this whole spiel that I wanted to like connect with you guys and say X, Y, Z, and you know what? I'm just being guided. Just show them how to transmute the energy and just let them figure it out. So this is what I'm gonna do, okay? We are going to work with this fucking annoying energy of just like not being sure. Well, let's feel into the unsureness together and transmute it, because this energy feels really uncomfortable. It feels like I'm about to fucking like, ugh. So let's transmute this energy before someone here gets hurt, okay? So this is your soul homework. I'm gonna show you how to do it. Excuse me if I'm talking very loud and robotically. It's just I don't have a microphone, so I don't know how the sound is traveling over there. Oh my gosh, what an annoying energy. Oh, shadows are annoying, huh? Don't worry, they're here for a reason, because they're just here to give you an opportunity to catapult into the new timeline if you wish. But in order to actually catapult shadows into light, like your darkness into light, you have to choose, okay? You can't stay in this in-between too long, because you're gonna miss the opportunity where it just becomes this energy in your body that, I'm sorry to say, but eventually it does come into some illness or some sort of like just disease, because it's discomforting. So please do yourself a favor, my dearest one, if you're aligning with this message until now, and I know it's untraditional and I know it could be triggering because I'm just being like a tough love type of mama right now, but get your butt on the mat, and let's do this together, because this in-between is not going to work anymore. It's not, okay? And you know that it's not working for you because you're not focused. You're making mistakes, you haven't even started the race and you're already tired. So let's ground into your beautiful self, okay? So this is the homework. Soul homework, by the way. It's really important to connect the mind, the body, and the soul, right? We can sit in meditation for as long as we want, but if we're not bringing the body into it, our cells, I mean, I know the cells are doing what they need to do, whether you're doing the body stuff, but it just gives an extra, like a little extra tap on it to really embody who you're becoming in the now, okay? So, because there's all of this friction, again, I'm going to talk really awkwardly because I have no microphone, but because there's so much friction, the exercise that we're going to do right now to transmute this freaking annoying energy is we're going to actually curl into a ball, and you're going to squeeze every part of yourself so fucking tight as if you're like stuck underwater or scared or whatever the heck. You're like super scared, things are falling down, and when you do that, you're breathing in and you're in it, you're in the fucking void, you're in the pain, you're squeezing even your toes, your hands, your jaws, you're just like, oh, and then on the exhale, you're letting it out. And that release is you becoming that phoenix, you becoming that diamond, you trusting that it all was not for nothing, and you always knew. You always knew what you wanted. You always knew what you deserved. You always knew that you were worthy of it. You just needed to finally embody it. So you're going to do this exercise of breathing in, really clenching everything, breathing out, exhaling, and like letting yourself unfold as you open your wings and just like sit in that knowing. So that's position number one. I don't even know what we're going to call it right now, but I want you to do that for 3 minutes. You choose the song, okay? Maybe an upbeat song, something like fucking just like fiery, so you can really feel into that. And I was going to choose a song and all this stuff, but you know what? You take it, you do it, 3 minutes, okay? So do that. that. The second position that you're going to do is after those 3 minutes of fire, you're going to just do plain old child pose. But as you do the child pose, I want you to connect with your inner child and your adult self. So in this child's pose, they're merging into one, okay? Fun stuff, right? Sorry guys, like I know this energy is very like point blank, but for some reason I'm being channeled to do this like this. So if this is triggering, I'm sorry. Like go watch something else, because like if this is not for you now, I get it, but this is what needs to come through, okay? So as you do this child's pose, you're connecting your inner child and your adult self, okay? So you're just breathing in and breathing out. As your third eye touches the floor, this is when you can play with your imagination and allow your inner child and your adult self to connect like two puzzle pieces that were always meant to live in harmony together. And you're gonna take 10 breaths. You're gonna do that for about like 10 breaths, okay? If you wanna stay there for 2 minutes, maybe you play a song that's a little bit more slow and just like yummy, you can be there for 2 minutes. And like feel into that position, you know, and allow your hands to really feel the floor and just like unfold into it, like you're becoming one with the earth, becoming one with the two sides of you, the child within and the adult, and just flow into that, okay? And then the last thing that, ow, rug burn. Okay, the last position that you're gonna do to really transmute all of this freaking chaotic energy is going to be fun. And now Spirit's telling me you can soften your tone. So I'm going to soften my tone. Again, thank you for being with me here as I too don't understand this energy and this type of way of holding space. But, okay. Okay. So this last grand finale of embodiment, of soul homework, of you stepping in to the person that you already are, but it's like you need a little kick in the butt to really like just jam pack that like that flow. I don't know. So we're gonna bring in horse medicine. A horse is all about reflection. It's all about trust, okay? It mirrors your energy, and it's so beautiful. When a horse trusts you, it feels like you're in the oneness of the great mystery is what's coming up, but you're just in this dance of life because it's like such an honor. And I don't know if you personally have been around a horse who has like literally bowed down to you. I have, and it made me cry, okay? So this exercise is all about just sinking into your base, the root, knowing that you are safe. Because by now you transmuted with the first exercise all of the negativity that has been holding you down as a distraction for your real purpose. So finding your center, you can sit in crisscross applesauce like you have to for this one actually. And like I've been saying, like if you need to sit crisscross applesauce against a wall just to have extra support, you may do so. So we're just gonna really play with the energy of softness and reverence now, finally. So you're gonna look yourself in the eyes, okay? And really take a moment to just, and you know, you can literally do this in a mirror if you want to, or you can just like look yourself in the soul as like a knowing presence. And this is kind of awkward for me because I actually have a mirror right in front of me, so I'm actually going to choose the mirror in front of me instead of this thing because it feels weird. But yeah, you're gonna look yourself in the eyes and just really see yourself for who you are, all that you've been through, and all that you're becoming. And become that trusting horse as you slowly just soften the eyes, just like you're about to fall asleep. And then as you do so, you're just gonna breathe naturally and like slowly just allow your neck and chin to go down to your heart space as you bow down to everything that you are and everything that you're becoming. And as you do so, you're just in full trust of who you are. I trust myself. I trust the unknown. And you're just coming back up, nice and easy. Nice and easy. And you're going to do that for 2 minutes at least. So pick a soft song that can hold you in that. But it's literally just doing that, right? You're looking yourself in the eyes, literally in a mirror, or just looking into the thin air, but knowing that you're looking at who, like you can unlock this part of you, your third eye, and just look with the eye that really sees, that sees all. These eyes, amazing eyes, right? We love the 3D plane. There's so much beauty here. Woo! But this eye knows. This eye knows. This eye. All of our chakra points are eyes into the multiverse, right? But specifically, I feel like these two are like primal right now. Third eye, chakra. Third eye is connected even to your crown. It kind of encompasses all of that. You know, it's the doorway to the multiverse that you are, bringing it in. The heart is the filter that like just does its thing. It puts it where it needs to go. I don't know. I can't talk right now. So anyways, you're going to do that horse trust reverence pose for 2 minutes and really feel into the trust that you're creating for yourself, okay? You just need to trust yourself. That's it. If you trust yourself, the trust will unfold. All right, I'm going to love and leave you here. Thank you for being present with me as this is just an interesting message, an interesting energy. But of course, take what you need, leave behind what you don't, and just know that the light in me sees and feels the light in you.